morning. So, here's our story. It's sad when a great teacher transfers, but what actually is more heartbreaking is when the news actually gone for good. So this is the story of our late teacher. It's called Mr. Matata. So he died from a petrol gas explosion accident. So we thought he was our physics teacher. So we thought that we could use the knowledge he's given us in physics to redesign something, a gadget that would going to detect leakage and prevent gas explosions. So most of you are wondering what Okoga gauge means. Okoga is a Swahili word. It comes from a Swahili word which means Okoa, means saving. So this is basically a company name, Okoga gas gauge. So the problem we are trying to solve is explosions due to gas leakage. And the second problem we are trying to solve is the embarrassment when you are trying to cook and then the gas goes off without any warning. So we are trying to redesign a device that will actually tell you when the gas is almost empty of food. We're also trying to make a device that is going to detect fraud. There are so many people out there which are selling gas cylinders which are leaking and are half full. So with our gadgets, we are going to make a device that is going to detect those problems. So before we came with this solution, this is our first prototype. We had to learn about how these regulators work. So we found that this is a low pressure regulator, and then when we're using this one, this is a high pressure gauge. It's not going to work. So it's not going to deflect because the low pressure gauge and this is a high pressure gauge. The deviation is very small. So we had to come up with the second prototype. This is what we found with the solution.
On the solution part, we designed a low gas gauge. So we have here a low pressure gas gauge where we took it from the fire extinguishers and redesigned it to our specifications. So this will detect gas leakages and also show the amount of gas in a cylinder. For the float test, when you insert it in your cylinder, the gauge will measure the amount of gas and it will show you if the gas is full or you have been tricked and given a cylinder which is half full.
So our target market, what we're actually doing with the problem is basically on our community. So we got to start with our community. So we found that the households in Mombasa is 268,700 households in Mombasa. This is the target market. So we're going to target also the learning institution because they are going to use the gases. We found that in Mombasa there are around 200 schools in Mombasa, and the hotels around 400 hotels in Mombasa, and the main suppliers will measure them as our last category because this is a safety equipment, so they are going to incorporate it as a safety feature, which every household should have it.
Okay, on the market size, we found that 24,315 households in Mombasa use LPG. So with our device, majority of the other use paraffin, but with our device we can convince them enough to show that you can detect the gas leakages, and maybe you can make them buy the gas gauge and also change into the gas. Also right now, the cost of petrol is going high while the gas is lowering. So we'll be convincing them to change to LPG.
Paraffin is also a fossil fuel. It produces soot when it's burned, but with LPG they don't produce soot. So it's efficient. So our business model. So actually our company what actually does will import the gas gauge from the gas cylinder and then we design it to our specification, which will actually going to detect the amount of gas and detect. What we actually do with our companies for manufacturing, we import the gas gauge, low pressure gas gauge, and then we redesign it to our specification to measure the amount of gas in the cylinder and detect leakage. We're also going to redesign the scale in the gauge so that the normal mwananchi in Kenya can understand, because the normal gauge they come in PSI levels. Most people don't know what PSI means. Most people don't know what bar means. So we'll redesign it so that the normal mwananchi will know this is full, this is empty, this is leaking, something like that.
Also, our company will be a social entrepreneurship company where the income we get 75% will be a profit and we'll use it to run the company while the other goes to charity.
Okay, when it comes to competition, we appreciate that we have competition in our market and that is healthy. Okay, Gasimeter is a competitor and electric gas detector from an university student in Nairobi, University of Nairobi. It's electric gas detector.
Actually, for the electric gas detector, it was innovated some months ago by a university student, but it has disadvantages. It can cause a spark which, when leaking, just explosion occurs.
The one thing with the electrical gas detector is that it uses electricity, and the thing with the electric gas detector, you have to put it in a specific place, and with my understanding with gases, there is diffusion or something like that. So it will take time for the gas to diffuse to the gas detector. So that is not very efficient, but with the device, it's fixed in the gas system. So it actually detects leakage in the system, not something that is fixed away from the system. And here is the question. Why is Okoga gas gauge better? One, purity. Our product is going to kill two birds with one stone. That is, it's going to detect gas leakage and also measure the amount of gas in the ceiling. Another, electricity. Ours is electricity free. So it helps us that when there is electricity in the gadgets, it can cause a spark, like my friend has said, and a spark with gases, they don't go hand in hand. Another, user friendly. Ours actually, you can look at the scale, it's written in Kiswahili so the common person can understand. Another one is affordability. Ours is actually going to be affordable because it is going to be at a price of one, but two devices in one price. Thank you.
For our future plans, we want to extend the market and also invent our own decade specific gauge. We are the founding team, and thanks to our mentor, Mr. Okoga.
And our teacher, Madam Frikaus.
Thank you.